I'm guilty of this. I'm going through my kitchen, I'm going through my refrigerator, and I'm starting to ask the question, well, is this ketchup bottle woke? Is this mustard? I mean, literally.
Lego is going woke.
What this is a Missouri woke heat map.
I just thought that maybe Monticello would be protected from this disease of wokeism.
People don't want to join a woke military.
A new report revealing how woke corporate America has become.
A text alert system warning shoppers to avoid products from companies accused of catering to the woke agenda.
The Little Mermaid used to sing "Up where they walk, up where they run." Now she might sing "Up where they woke."
And that's all woke, that's all, I guess they define that as woke, but that's all woke.
Yeah, everything that has ever existed or will exist apparently is woke. Republicans are so convinced that the anti-woke argument is a winner that some of them have repeated it nonstop in ways that start to get creepy.
We fight the woke in the legislature. We fight the woke in the legislature. We fight the woke in the schools. We fight the woke in the corporations. We never ever surrender to the woke mob. Florida is where woke goes to die. Florida's where woke goes to die.
Are you sure you're not talking about grandparents? Because in my understanding, Florida is where grandparents go to die. And COVID patients, I guess? The only people who seem to be enjoying themselves are your Nazi friends outside Disney World. Is it a winning strategy? I mean, Trump seems to have turned against it a little bit.
I don't like the term woke because I hear woke, it's like just a term that half the people can't even define it. They don't know what it is.
Let's be honest, Mr. President. You seem to have no problem talking about something even though you have no idea what it is. But he's right. A lot of people have trouble defining woke.
How would you define wokeism?
I'm not good at defining woke. Let him do that, but...
I mean, woke is sort of the idea that this is going to be one of those moments that goes viral.
Nobody saw that 700 million times. You're fine. Let's face it, no one knows what woke is. They just know they're mad at it because their leaders tell them to be. And it's become such a problem that even Fox News' Dana Perino has to run interference and pretend it's okay that no one on their side can fully articulate the thing that is basically their entire political platform.
One of the things about woke is, can you explain it to your mom? But it's sort of like the Supreme Court definition of pornography. You know it when you see it. So the Democrats want to get you in an argument where you're having to define wokeism as if the Webster's Dictionary is defining it. And that's not what it is. It could be a feeling. It could be a sense.
It could be a total bullshit smokescreen. But what I want you to do is focus on this line.
The Democrats want to get you in an argument where you're having to define wokeism.
Oh my God, I'm sorry I insist on knowing what the hell you're talking about. Though you're right, it's super annoying when someone just hounds you about defining one single word. I know you guys hate that.
What is a woman? Can you tell me that?
But this is actually becoming a liability. More people in America are cool with the term woke than are against the term woke. But in the meantime, the definition is so ambiguous that everyone within the Republican movement is using it to spread blood in the water, so everybody eats their own on that side.
According to the Daily Signal, Fox News employees are allowed to use bathrooms that align with their gender identity inside the building, rather than their biological sex. And they must be addressed by their preferred name and pronouns in the workplace. What this all really boils down to, this is just one example of this big, woke machine.
Easy now, con draper. Look at that. These fundamentalists have their fundies in a bunch. So much so that they're attacking companies like Chick-fil-A and Fox News and Bud Light and Jack Daniels. And these folks that think we're crazy are doing shit like this.
Now, this used to show a large African-American woman chef. They decided to make it a white person or maybe no person at all. But I preferred it when it was a black person showing their incredible skill at making pancakes.
As you all know, I am the biggest advocate and supporter of Jack Daniel's whiskey. Have been for 40 years of my life, if not longer. Here's the deal. You went woke. Mirror that has been in every house I've owned. Every Jack Daniel's glass that I've ever owned. Every wooden sign that's been up in my pub. 2 of the world's most expensive Jack Daniels. $250 a bottle and $100 a bottle. Your woke ass company.
And now I say this with love. In situations like this, when you're sitting there burning your sacred Jack Daniels relics at the stake because you think there's an evil force at play. Did you ever stop to think that the people who are saying like, just be nice to each other, aren't the bad guy? And that maybe, just maybe, you're on what would Trumpy call it?
It's a witch hunt. It's a sham. It's a hoax.
Watch more of my videos every Sunday, the Lord's Day. That's why I do it, for him, who is I am, and bless you.